Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know I'm late. No, joking. I'm earlier than scheduled because of many other factors. And yeah, almost 2 hours earlier. Can't sleep. So I need to take advantage of this moment and go live instead of waiting for 2 more hours or so. Hello, people. If you are in the chat, please say hi to me. Share the link. Tell people we are live earlier, like 2 hours earlier. Hey, Mr. Cat, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. You never talk to us. Come, man. Send you the link so you can come talk to us. Barcelona girls are so good. You need to see the way they beat Chelsea women. Oh my gosh. I was not happy. 4-0 under 38 minutes. Yeah, that was a spanking. That was a lesson of football, but also they were very, very lucky because when you score only after, I don't know, less than a minute, it was an own goal. And then less than 2 minutes, you got a dodgy penalty, and then the other team is pretty much dead. The game was over after 38 seconds anyways. Okay, so hello, people, everybody in the house, Cat in the house. Can't pronounce your name, boss. Akinkwotlu. Sorry, man. I don't want to disrespect you. Maybe you should put a nickname or something, because what the point of putting all your name is like 2 miles long. Find a nickname online, man. Okay, Herbert, my brother. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Please like, subscribe. Kindly be respectful in the chat. Thank you so much, my brother. Okay, we're going to answer to questions for 10 minutes just to allow other people to come around, and then we're going to send the link to people so they can come and take over, and I'll be just quiet and listening to people. What do you think of top 4? Yeah, is in danger. Top 4 is in danger. Did you see Liverpool? Alisson Becker is only four goals away from our top scorer in the Premier League this season. Alisson Becker. The same amount of goals than Willian at Arsenal. What a goal, man. He made history today. Man, it was like 94th minute. I checked on TV and it was like 1-1. I'm like, yes! Man, I went at the back room, get some water, came back. It was already 2-1. I was like, what is going on? I'm expecting to celebrate here. But I was so happy for Alisson, though, because it's very rare to see a goalkeeper scoring goals. You can see them assist, like Ederson always assists with his crazy passing ability, long range passing, but scoring is not every day. I hope he can get maybe the goal of the season or something, some kind of a prize, because he's a goalkeeper. It doesn't happen every day. Mr. Kais Chinagu, hi. What's going on? Where are you from? What is your country? Let us know so we can give you a shout. The Barcelona striker is clinical than Werner, 100%. Yeah, Barcelona women. But that's what you're talking about, right? Because they could score a lot of goals. Yeah. I completely, right now, it's very hard to disagree with people who who are mad at Timo Werner because he's one of the reasons we are under a lot of pressure. Because if you score your chances and then you're gonna release the pressure, you know. Mr. Joe Cole, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, Herbert, I know you're gonna hate Liverpool, especially when they score in the last minute like that, and from a goalkeeper, right? You don't like them to begin with, so it was heartbreaking, man, for many people. But at the end, I kind of realized and appreciate the goal, and I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Fair play. And at Chelsea, we shouldn't even be in this position to begin with. We had so many, you know, easy games that we could have get 3 points or at least a point. Right now, we were going to be sitting maybe second comfortably without any pressure. But we just made everything complicated for ourselves. So thank for pronouncing my name. It's tough for just I didn't pronounce it more, bro. Just put a nickname, you know. You don't have to put your last name and first name, last name is too long. Combine some names. Call yourself like Mr. Aki or something cool like that. Online is good. People can pronounce your name. From Nigeria, I know, can't pronounce it, man. It's just like Tammy Abraham. If you know his full name, is just like impossible. How are you gonna pronounce that? It's just almost impossible. That's why he's calling. You know, they cut it and they like Tammy Abraham. If you go to Olosula, it's just like 2 miles. So even Fikayo Tomori got like a 2 kilometers name. So they just put it Tomori Fikayo. Okay, Fraser, it's been a rough week. Yeah, brother. Been really rough week for Chelsea Football Club. And we were, I can't even believe like few days ago we were over the moon. We were like celebrating, saying how this season could be the best for Chelsea, and everything just changed after the Arsenal game, totally destroyed, and then Leicester City, and then the women. Women, I don't really blame them that much because it was some circumstances that didn't really allow them to perform, conceding a goal after just a 38 seconds, an on goal, and then a penalty, and then they collapsed. It was a mental thing. They couldn't take it anymore. It looks like they just gave up after 2 minutes. That was the problem. But I don't think Barcelona were that dangerous. People want to make it look. You saw after in the second half, they didn't score any goal because kind of composure. They say, okay, we're gonna limit this. Okay, we can do it, and they believed. But in the first half, it was missing a leader in that field to say, you know what, we're still on it. Let's keep going. It looked like everybody just dropped their shoulder, hands down, and not playing anymore. Basically. Okay, let's go. Joe Cole, what you say here is like, brother, I love the video you make about Chelsea manager still angry now. I don't even know what you think about top four. Top four still possible. It's in our hands, but we need actually to win games. You can make whatever video you want. You can be as positive as you can, jump all over and celebrate before the game, but you need just to play, though. You need to play. DJ is in the house. Hi, DJ. In the office today, bro. Won't be able to jump on. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I completely understand. Me too. I couldn't even sleep. I went to sleep maybe for an hour, and I was like, you know what? It's still night here. I can go back and sleep a little bit before I go to work. So I was like, okay, everybody is sleeping. It's a little quiet here in the house. Let me just jump and talk to people. And yeah, it's just like a therapy, man. It's just people don't realize how this football can affect your life, but it is what it is. When Chelsea concede one goal, they panic. Yeah, it's happened. Even the man can do it, but the man mentality is a little bit different than women. But we just collapse after a goal. When Arsenal scores, we start declining. Yeah, just like last year, right? In December, Boxing Day, they beat us and we went, whoosh, everything starts falling apart. Lampard sacked, nowhere to come back. It looks like they're a boogie team. They just spell some curse on us, Arsenal. And now the same happened. They beat us. We went to lose the final of the FA Cup, and we don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 games that we still have until the end of the season. Okay, this guy here said, okay, Mr. Cantra Leonard. Mr. Cantra, okay. Ken is the perfect striker for us. Yeah, but it's going to be very difficult to get Ken from Spurs because they don't sell to us. Remember, they're still very angry about Willian. They didn't want to sell us Modric. It's just that Levy don't want to sell to Chelsea. He doesn't want to sell to London club unless if the player just put some pressure, okay, like a lot of pressure, like, hey, I want to go to Chelsea, and if we can pay the king ransom, but it's going to be very difficult. Anything is possible in football, but I don't see it happening. Are you Thomas Tuchel in or out? Don't really put me in that spot. Don't drag me to the mud, brother. I've never been a manager out in my life. I can be very mad and say things out of frustration for losing games, but I always like to give managers time to work. Give them time to work. Give them the players that they want, and let's see at the end of their contract. But sacking managers is just not my thing. But it's not the reason why I should be kissing their asses. You know what I mean? I don't really sugarcoat anybody. I tell the truth, and it is what it is. So I'm not too call out. That is the answer. Top 4 still possible. It's still in our hands, but we need to win games, though. We need to score. Okay, let's go. Hello, Mr. Samuel. Where are you from, Mr. Samuel? Okay, no more questions. Anybody? Because we are going to invite people. If you want to come talk to us, it's okay. And feel free, man. Feel free to say whatever you want to say. Release the pressure. This is another therapy session. we need a little bit of therapy right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay, All right. Mr. Samuel is from Nigeria. Your profile picture doesn't look like you are from Nigeria. Anyways, but yeah. What do you think about this next game with those that stole our cup? They didn't steal any cup from anybody, bro. They played, they beat you no matter what. They got the cup. They beat you. They didn't steal any cup from anybody. It's gonna be difficult because they have nothing else to play. They already won the cup. They are fighting for top 4, which get there for sure. So I mean, they are coming to win. Simple as that. But for Chelsea, we have to think about top 4 and about the final of the Champions League. So we're gonna have to be careful and don't get people injured and all that. But Leicester, they have nothing else. Nothing. They're just gonna go for it. Only 2 games left, so they're gonna give 110% to try to win. So that game is not going to be what I say. What is your opinion? I already gave my opinion. They didn't steal any cup from anybody. Can Tammy play tomorrow? If I was the manager, I would say yes, but Thomas Tuchel doesn't rate him, so I don't think he's going to play. We need a win. Yes, we need a win, of course. And Chelsea going to win. The same questions coming over and over again. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just positive. I always try to, give you some positive energy, telling you that yes, we're gonna win, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. But the reality could be different, So I wish I have the power to make our team win. So I pray the Amanti guy to play Tuesday. I want Rudiger to break his. Nah. Amanti guy is just he was emotional, Maybe those things can be done without filming, People do those kind of stuff all the time. But if you break his shoulder or you break his neck and then you get a red card, right? And then you lose the game even. What's the point? What did you think about the VAR? It is what it is. VAR. You have to accept the decision. There is nothing you can do about it. You can blame the VAR or whatever you want, but you had your chances. You refused to take your chances, and you have to pay for it. That's what you got. It's football, man. You got your chance, score it. You don't score it, don't cry. So the VAR is just the way it is. Well, you want to know my opinion? I would say that the game is going to be a fight. Do you think so? What fight? About what? Who is fighting against who? Do you have even the balls to fight? Let's be positive. We are going to win the Champions League. It's very easy said and done, though. You can say whatever you want, but VAR is a bad thing. Depend on how you see it. If you are a Leicester City fan, you're going to say the VAR is the best thing in football history. If you are Chelsea fans, you are going to hate the VAR. And if the VAR was there when Barcelona stole that semi-final away from Chelsea, we were going to love the VAR. So it's always like that. When the VAR is for you, you love it. When they give you bad decisions, you're gonna hate them. So there's nothing new here, bro. We have just to stop complaining, because we should have killed the game before that VAR decision, or before even they scored. We could have scored, and then the pressure was going to be released, and everything was going to be smooth. So we were just reactionary. We waited until we conceded, and then we remember, oh my gosh, we need to win the game. We actually need to play. So we started playing only when we conceded a goal, and then we panicked, and then make some kind of stupid changes that didn't really make sense or bring anything. So yeah, so listen, if we win tomorrow, we go top. If that is a big if we win. But you see Chelsea winning. I don't see Chelsea winning the Champions League if they play a poor game against Leicester. A final is a final. Okay, nobody saw Leicester City winning against Chelsea. Okay, so nobody saw Chelsea winning against Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. A game of football is just weird. It's different. It's just one game. A penalty, a handball, a deflection. You see, Leicester City, they were just lucky. They shoot the ball, deflection, goal. That's what you got when you shoot the damn ball. Unfortunately, at Chelsea Football Club, we want to just walk with the ball in the net. We don't shoot. We don't know how to shoot. So that's the issue here. We have to try. So I'm not gonna be negative, but I have to be realistic. On paper, City are the favorite, and they can finish their chances. That's the difference. They are clinical. Chelsea, nothing. We can't score. But in one game, we can do it. We did it twice under Thomas Tuchel, and we can still do it. It's a final, man. It's a final. Anything can happen. Sometimes you need to be lucky, You need that moment of magic, that deflection, You need that. Yeah, we've been really the meme of the world. People are mocking at Chelsea like crazy, man. People are mocking at Chelsea. I might put some clips of how people been, but hey, you have to take it, because when we win, okay, when other teams lose, we mock them. We made all kind of jokes. So we have to be able also to take it. Okay, when you give it, you have to be able to take it. So be a man, be man enough to take it. All right. So yeah, not many people, because probably they thought I was going to be a little late in an hour from now, but it is what it is. Let's say, yeah, people are suggesting that Callum Hudson-Odoi and Tammy Abraham should start and all that. Bro, there is nothing you and me can do. There are certain people who think that I have some kind of influence in selecting the team. I'm not. I'm just giving you my opinion, and it's up to the boss to make his decision. Daniel James out. Dan James. Hey, Herbert. How is it going, bro?
Hi. Yeah, not too bad. We have a game tomorrow finally. I mean, it's been a bit weird not seeing United play on a weekend. I can't even remember. I mean, this is a very, very big stupidity with the Premier League. They put 7 games in 4 days, but none of them were played on a weekend. So I
Hmm.
don't know what kind of management was that. Like we played Liverpool, and I think it was I don't know which team it was, but like in 2 or 3 days. Why can't they just put one game in the like weekend? So that was a rare weekend off for United players. I don't know last time when that happened. So, anyways, we play Fulham next game, and who knows what could happen because last night Everton lost to Sheffield, and I was listening to a lot of Everton fans. They were very very angry about it. So
Hmm.
yeah, and obviously I was listening to you as well. You were, I think you made a very good point that Chelsea always try to walk the ball inside the goal. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a very good point because all most of the goals I've watched from Chelsea has mostly been like from a good cross or
Hmm.
like from a ball over the top because you have good players up front. But I don't see many goals like coming through the centers. Like how how Barca used to do.
Yeah.
That kind of goals they're not there. And that's one thing which City have, which I don't think anyone else in the league have. They score so many, not only so many goals, but so many different variety of
Different
goals.
goals. Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
even know
they
where the goal is going to come from.
exactly. I mean, they can tiki taka the way into the goal. They can shoot from 30, 40 yards. They have Mahrez, De Bruyne, Gundogan, all can
Hmm.
shoot from 30, 40 yards. And then they can score from corners. They have Diaz and Stones, right? So, I mean, obviously they can put the ball over the top of Sterling. So there's so many, and they don't even have a number 9. That's the
Yeah,
funny
that,
part
that's
about
the,
it.
that's the scary thing. Can you just
Yeah,
imagine if they got somebody like Kane or Haaland that is going to
exactly,
add something different to their teams? So, oh my gosh, no number
exactly. Yeah.
nine, and they're doing that. That's it's just scary,
And
but
then they have people who on the bench who are scoring hat tricks, in like Ferran Torres scored a hat trick with Newcastle. So just the level at City right now is like very difficult for any of the teams in the Premier League to match because they have players in the bench who get into definitely our starting 11,
yeah,
okay, and probably some players get into yours as well. So it is very like the standard we have
exactly.
to reach to catch City is very
Hmm.
difficult. I mean, not only we have to sign first team players, we have to sign bench players as well. So
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult. So look, but at the end of the day, of the Champions League final, all these things, yeah, it does count. But whoever performs, whoever pupil picks the level, they have to perform regardless of the personnel they pick. So if he is not picking Tammy on Giroud or whatever, if
Hmm.
it's Werner, it is Werner. So just perform.
Yeah, a final is a final, man. I've seen us winning the Champions League with 18 to 20% possession the entire game, and nobody gave us a chance back then. Even here in the US, all the TV station that I was watching, everybody was talking about Bayern to destroy Chelsea and all that. But at the end, we won it. So
Yeah,
a final is a final. It's just one game. You can match a team in one game if players are determined, and it could be your day. You never know. And like I
exactly.
said, we need just to start scoring some goals, and we need to stop being sentimental because looks like we keep on playing certain players because of their names or because of their price tag or something. But I don't care. And
Exactly.
I
But
know I got what people been saying about Tammy Abraham only typing not Chelsea quality, but for me a Chelsea quality is somebody who can just score me a goal and next season just go away. Okay, like I wanna somebody who can do the job
yeah,
right now, just like in the
exactly.
final of the Champions League 2012, right? So we brought a
Yeah, yeah,
19 years old from the academy, Bertrand, because we had so many injuries, suspensions. Like we were just looking for maybe get somebody from the street somewhere to play. And that kid came and he did the job, won the Champions League. Next season he's out, signed for Southampton until today. So sometimes you don't really need a big name to do the job. It could be just a normal guy that nobody really cares about.
yeah, definitely. And the
So
fact that like I am someone who says that Tammy Abraham is not Chelsea level, which I what I mean is that over a 38 games a season, he's not gonna score you 25 plus goals. right? So that's what I mean. I'm not trying to diss him or say that like he's not fit to play for Chelsea. Maybe he is, but he's not
Yeah,
a
that's
starting 11 player for me. That's all I can
yeah,
say
that's
because
I completely understand that and respect that. I just don't see. So if you are in the Chelsea community, the amount of hate that guy is getting just for scoring apparently easy goals. That's the hate that he got is just because his goals are easy, and that means you are not the Chelsea level. But you see the kindness that other people are getting for missing goals. Give him time. He need to practice more. He need one more season. So can you just imagine if you give Tammy Abraham also another season, allow him to make those mistakes and learn from mistakes. So if you've been watching Tammy Abraham from last season to that season, you will say completely different kind of player. He he's in another level, but people don't see that because he doesn't score every single game. But under Lampard, he didn't even start this season. And then Frank Lampard realized that he just needs to support Timo Werner. So he brought him back, and then that was the best period under Frank Lampard, this season when Tammy Abraham and Timo Werner were together. So
but
and then
yeah,
Tuchel came, took him out just for 45 minutes. Never heard after that. He's crap. He's done. So can you imagine if you give somebody a chance to make mistake and learn? Do you think he's going to be the same? That's what I don't understand. It looks like many people already buried him. It's just like there is no way this guy is going to improve no matter what. So just get rid of him. You see, that's kind of attitude that I don't like.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a fair assessment. I mean, people are saying that he scores simple goals and tap ins, but Werner doesn't even score that one. So he's missing from 2 yards. He's hitting post, not even hitting target. So at least Sammy is scoring the simple goal.
Yeah.
But I think people majorly criticize him because if you look at him, like he's like what is he, 6'4", 6'5", but he doesn't like take advantage of that frame. He doesn't have a very good first touch. He's not very good at heading, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he does score the simple goals, and at the end of the day, it's up to you. I mean, if you're scoring one goal, it doesn't count as like oh he scored from a head or a chest or whatever. It counts as one goal.
Yeah, he
So
scored last season. He scored few headers, and he improved this season. And when he was playing, he was very good defensively. You would even confuse that he was like Rudiger or something. Defensively, awesome. So that's why I say that he increased his game to the next level. But people only want like shiny names and score whatever. But hey, if you can score me an easy goal, a tap in, and it's okay. How many tap in our strikers this season are missing? Like you say, how can you miss that? But Baggy TV in the house, everybody say hi to Baggy, and he said that good day. We are all disappointed, but this result should be used. Yeah, should be used. But are we gonna use it? Are they gonna do it, Baggy? You and me, we are positive. We are pushing people. It's up to them to do the job. But the end of the day, they don't do anything, brother. So it's kind of 50-50 here.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, go ahead, Herbert. Um,
yeah. I mean, it is 50-50, but I mean, that's a good thing to have like confidence in going into a final with a momentum,
mhm,
players feeling confidence. Like people are saying that you have to be motivated. I was listening to Mason Mount's father actually. He told before the Champions League, oh, sorry, no, before the FA Cup final to his son that I mean, you lost the last FA Cup as well. So he was saying like last time you came with a silver medal, make sure you don't come with one again. So,
mhm.
and obviously it doesn't
It
happen, but
doesn't
again,
happen, but yeah.
yeah, but but again, uh, adversity brings out best of some players. So if you're going into a Champions League final, you at least need two or three players who are playing out of their skin, right? I mean, if you look at sorry, the one you which won in 2012, you had like Drogba and Lampard and all these players like playing out. Even Bertrand, it was Ryan
Mhm.
Bertrand. He was good in that final as well. And obviously, you had better check. So
Yeah.
you don't need like 10 to 12, like 11 players performing at their peak because that's never going to happen. But at least 4 or 5 players who can step up. You
Mm-hmm.
can bank on N'Golo Conte, Mason Mount, and certain players like these. So it is
Yeah.
going to be a very
So
exciting final because all English final is something it's going to captivate a millions of eyes. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, it
yeah.
can be a bad omen because the last English final you went into, you lost. But again, that's like
Well,
10,
this
12
that
years
was
ago.
our first final. So I
Yeah,
completely. That was our first final. It was normal. We lost. That's why City are going to lose. So I have a question here before I forget. What do you think? Because City now have nothing to do. They already won the league. They are
yeah,
putting the two remaining games they have to play. Maybe their C team or the kid from the academy. They can lose 100-0. It's okay. It's good. So they're gonna keep De Bruyne, everybody, Edison. They don't want to risk anybody to get any kind of injury, and
yeah,
it's gonna be for more than 2 weeks, right? Of
yeah, yeah,
waiting.
yeah.
Do you
Yep.
think that they can perform in the same level in the final? Because we saw when Liverpool and Tottenham were in the final. I think it took almost 3 weeks before the final, and that affected the quality of the final because the player were not in the normal rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
what do you think City are going to do? Do you think they're gonna continue to play and risk the Bruna, risk other players, or you think they're gonna just keep them away so they don't risk any injury?
Yeah. So I think City have 2 games left, and one of the game is Everton, so that's potentially the most difficult game. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
expecting in that game, Pep will go like 70% strong. So he will play at least De Bruyne in the first half, or maybe bring him in the last 15 minutes if they are like, not winning. But
Mm-hmm.
see, Pep has won all his Champions League finals, so he knows this. Like period before the final, like building up to the final. So I am expecting him to not play his best players, certainly not risking any injuries. And if you look at his squad, also like even if he replaces one player with another, it's not a major drop in quality. So regardless of it, whatever City is put out, it's going to be a strong squad. But to answer your question, I don't think he's going to risk it. Like just like you said, because it's going to be stupidity. Like if you remember, like Jota, what Klopp did was he played Jota against Midtjylland, and that was a
Mm.
pointless game. And Jota got injured for like 6 or 7 months, and Liverpool start to crumble down. I
Yeah.
don't see Pep doing that kind of mistake, so I expect him to play a 70% or at least even 65% strong squad.
Okay.
And you can't, and you have to play your best squad, right? I think both your games they are tough, and you have to play two strong sides because you have to guarantee Champions League.
Yeah. Okay. So Baggy is asking a question here, bro. It's still like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in my country here. I have to go back to sleep at least for 1 more hour because I couldn't sleep. I'm so much going on in my mind. That's why I wanted, and everybody is sleeping right now, and I wanted just to come live now so I can be free from this. But yeah, I can wait for 2 more hours. No problem, man. We can go live after here, go to Baggy TV. But I have to work, so I might have to be live with Baggy for a few minutes before I leave to work. Everybody join us on Baggy TV, please, in almost 2 hours from now. Let me answer a few questions so we can continue. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. From disgrace. Disgrace for what? Disgrace for what? Finish your sentence, brother. Chelsea, man. Chelsea can give you a heart attack. Only team in the world that you don't turn
I,
up when we need you the most. Yeah, what do you have to say, bro? Go ahead.
About the women's Champions League final, I mean, I didn't watch it, but I just caught the highlights and the goals. I mean, look, I mean, it's women's football, like it's a different thing to us, to men's
Mhm.
football. I can get that. I mean, Barcelona is facing Barcelona women who have scored 123 goals in the La Liga.
Yeah,
So,
they didn't lose any game in the La Liga.
yeah, I didn't lose any game. And but listen, Chelsea women, they have won 2 trophies. I think they are in for the domestic treble as well.
Yeah.
So credit to them, whatever we think about women's football, like put aside that because achievement is an achievement. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
even the Arsenal ladies, they're the only women's English team to win a Champions League from Britain. So again, whatever is happening in that field, I think it's a big up for them guys. And
Yeah, they
but
did. They did what they
yeah,
could, man. The game was over after 2 minutes. I was
yeah,
watching it. I was watching it, and then 38 second
I
on
I
goal.
exactly. I was not. I didn't watch it, but whenever I was seeing like if you can, I don't know, maybe that's a stereotype, but if you expect like at least from British people, you expect them to at least run hard and play for the
Hmm.
bad and all those kind of things. But I was seeing like Barcelona women not only dominating the ball, but they were outpacing them, outrunning them at least
Yeah,
in the first half. That was a bit weird.
yeah, it was weird. When you concede 2 goals in 2 minutes, and then the game is over. You need some strong character to push you. And after that, we completely collapsed. Like we were walking, literally walking on the field. Like, hey, just give them the cup right now because we are done. Kind of attitude. But the second half, I think the manager just have a very strong um, team talk at half, and they came stronger, but we couldn't score. We prevented them from scoring another 10 goals. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, man,
Yeah,
if our men can't do anything, what do you expect from? Well, that is not even right to say, but our women always do better than men because they saved me. They saved me a lot of time this season, man. Like I will be
yeah,
down, like my weekend is done. And then on
exactly. At least they
Saturday,
won two trophies.
yeah, they go and they win something, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me just be positive here. But
Yeah,
this this guy here said that Marwan, I don't want to watch any final anymore. Okay, that is your problem. I'm gonna watch it, bro. But when I watch games, I'm always up, kicking stuff around, and
yeah, yeah,
probably in the final of the Champions League, I will be live
yeah, yeah.
on the
I mean,
main. Mm.
I was hearing some Chelsea fans talk about. I mean, not Chelsea fans. Some pundits were talking about how Chelsea are the best suited team to play City right now, and it's not necessarily a wrong statement because when you guys played them at the Etihad, and even I think when you and even at the and when at the bridge also, I think you did quite well because what one problem they City do have is that they are not able to cope up with the back three. They
Hmm.
do well with the back two, but then you have to play with the back three and you have the wing backs. I mean, Reece James for me has to play the Champions League final, and if he doesn't, it's going to be again. I mean, that's when you can start to question Tuchel because if you watch the second half, he just, I think, what is it? He was Mendy, right? Mendy was playing on the left side of their defense. He just tore him apart
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if you look at James, he is a unit, man. He is one hell of a unit. If he
Hmm.
gets past you, you're not catching him. So that's a clear weakness, which I think Pep will address. He will put Cancelo at left back and Walker at right back. So Pep's not going to be stupid as well. So but again, I think Chelsea on their day, if they play their how they played them at the Etihad, especially the second half, they can win it.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Hopefully, fingers crossed we can do it, bro. And what do you think from a different a Man United perspective? Do you think Chelsea should rest some players and go all for the Champions League, or you think just go game by game, try to win every single game? Because I am tempted right now, bro. I'm tempted
Yeah,
to keep some players out, like N'Golo Kante, give him rest, and
yeah, yeah.
people like Thiago Silva, N'Golo Kante, and let's say Mason Mount. You know, like
Hmm.
I am tempted right now to keep them away. Christian Pulisic, keep them away and save them for the final.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think the fixtures are not doing justice to you. I mean, you have to play Leicester, then Villa away. I mean, that's very like tricky. And
Mm-hmm,
then to answer your question, look, because Champions League final is a one-off game, anything can happen. I
mm-hmm,
rather play my two strong sides in the Premier League and secure the Champions League for the next season because you
mm-hmm.
don't want to go into a Champions League knowing that you don't have Champions League football for the next season, and that's a big worry, right? I mean, players will be mentally like a bit blown out, because if you are in the Europa League and somehow Liverpool managed to get your spot, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
for me, like that's a big, how should I say, that's a big roadblock. Like you don't want going into such a big game thinking certain things, especially that you will be just signing players, and if you're in the Europa League, that's not going to help you.
Yeah.
So look, I don't want Liverpool getting into the Champions League final solely because of my personal bias and
Yes.
the fact that
I know.
we,
I know you have
yeah,
some
us
unfinished business with Liverpool and Man City.
exactly, and us both, us and Liverpool are in direct race with again with Sancho. So that's like, and as a United fan, I can tell you, if you put another
Hmm.
team in competition with us to signing a player, I'm pretty much sure that we'll bottle it. So I don't trust my board getting Sancho. So at least if
Mm.
Liverpool are in the Europe League, there's a big chance that we can sign him. So yeah,
I see. What do you think about our kit, our new kit? I had it.
I
To be
yeah
honest with you.
I forgot to mention the last game because I mean obviously because of this, I think that kit looks rubbish. I can't understand why you have that yellow like slit on the left and right side, because look, I've done some kind of professional designing and all that, and they say that if you are going to put two primary colors on two of both sides, people will notice the one which is the most brightest, and yellow is obviously more brighter than blue, especially the blue one which you use. So it just
Not
it's weird,
only
especially
about that, it's just weird. Look at the pattern, like the change
yeah,
of
checker.
pattern on the side, and just too busy. It's just confusing. It's just like dizzy, man. What's going on here? And that designer got some money for that, and you're gonna tell me that he got paid for to do that? It's just
I
like
mean the
school
checks.
kid.
Yeah, the checker design looks weird on the blue because I've never seen a Chelsea shirt which has checker designs, and it's a bit weird.
Yes.
Look, the checkered design worked for us in 2013. We won the league. Obviously,
Yeah.
everyone remembers. Yeah. So I
Nobody will
don't know about
remember that.
Chelsea's. I mean, I think the previous kit also it was a bit. I don't understand the one thing is that for us, I think what does Nike sponsor you or Adidas? I'm not aware of
Nike,
it.
Nike,
Nike.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Adidas. I
Adidas.
miss Adidas, man. I miss them.
For us also it's Adidas, and they always give us the worst kit, the
They give
Adidas
you
guys, and they
was,
give Arsenal the best kit.
yeah.
For Arsenal, they always make the best kit. I mean, the third kit dropped a few days back, and it looks wonderful. And
Hmm.
people are going to buy it regardless of they want Kroenke out or not. But
Yeah.
Chelsea kit, and I don't know what strategy they have. Is that they start this campaign that before the season starts, we'll put our players in the new kit. I remember the last time also you were playing West Ham or Villa away. I
Hmm.
think that's the first time you did debut that third, the one kit which has three on it. So
Yeah. It's weird, man. We have a giant three logo for no reason, and
yeah,
then you have that kind of design, and now we're losing stupid games. And you know
yeah, yeah,
that's the only way that we can give some value to that is when we if we win a cup, if we win the Champions League, for example, wearing
yeah,
this, you know. But
yeah, yeah.
now,
So,
two games, we played two games wearing this kit, and then we lost both games. Cups, you know, not even simple games. We lost finals. I don't really understand what's going on with this Chelsea thing, but yeah. I don't care about the meaning of the pattern, bro, Mr. Samuel, but I know what you're
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
say. Okay, so man, we've been subject to all kind of memes online. So I was just laughing because if I don't laugh, I'm gonna
yeah.
cry. I'm having
Look,
really very
someone is
yeah, go.
saying that the new kit has a meaning and those patterns mean different things. Look, if you want to tell us, we are more than ready to listen to it, because I'm sure they must have something. But as for, I mean, I'm not a Chelsea fan, so I have not done any research on that. But if
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't
please
care
do let
about
us
the
know.
meaning, man. It's just ugly. It's
Yeah,
ugly. That's
yeah,
simple as that.
yeah.
The
It looks
meaning
ugly.
mean nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
that's just so. I'm gonna try to do something different, and people can comment if they want. That I'm gonna go through so we can laugh a little bit about what people been saying about us. So let let me just. Oh,
Now, sports.
This is that Ghanaian reporter, right? Acrobato.
I
I
have to
like his
laugh.
laugh.
Yeah.
Well away from his goal.
A funny thing. Yes. The better say. Which one has? Say that shit. Kick! Oh, man, it's a kick! Push on, push on. Left 2 minutes. Left 2 minutes.
Conte
Push on, push on.
trying to get it forward. Castagne's there.
Thank you. Into the corner. Fabi.
Side.
Make it go corner. Make it go corner.
Run for a
Fantastic. Corner. Oh, again. Push on 1 minute. Oh, Fabi. Make it go. All of the focus. All of the focus. Play for the corner. Play for the corner. Focus. No matter focus. Play. Oh, Charlie, what's up?
Chelsea. The thing was in the way. Last clear by Cole. Torres is onside and all alone here. Fernando Torres in stoppage time. He wouldn't, would he? He has for Chelsea, and they go to Munich. Roberto Di Matteo living the dream. Fernando Torres with a stoppage time equaliser in the Nou Camp. And now Chelsea are uncatchable. A team of 10 heroes. They held on, and they held on some more. And then they took it out of Barcelona's reach.
Oh, mate.
Well, they're not keeping going.
That is all. Two more minutes. Chelsea women against Barcelona, bro. It's like playing against a bunch of kids. This guy disrespected the flag.
I think he wasn't aware that it was being recorded or it was live. So.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. What?
Take a video.
If you met some people from Denmark, what would they be called?
Denmark.
A group of people from Denmark would be called
Jewish people.
Jewish people.
Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea.
Okay, so that's enough for now. So yeah, man, all kind of memes. So I like to watch them because if you don't laugh at yourself, you're gonna cry. And
I watched a lot of memes, especially this season after getting knocked out from the group. So I'm more than aware of it. I mean, losing to Sheffield at home and getting knocked out of Leicester in the semi-final. So and I'm very, very like, I mean, you guys have the Champions League, but just to touch about the Europa League we have. So I mean, Emery has, out of the last 5 seasons, he has won 4 and got into one final, and obviously you guys won that. So I'm not like, I mean, not super confident, but Like I'm hoping to win because I have been getting some news about that they have some players injured and that they are not like I mean Arsenal made them look good, so I'm hoping that our star players turn up.
Yeah. So, man, brother, I think we're gonna have to leave it here.
Yep.
Need to go back and sleep just a little bit, or try to sleep. Try to force a little bit of sleep, and go to Baggy TV if you have a chance to join us over there. So
Yep,
thank you
I'll
so
catch you
much,
next time.
Mr. Herbert, my brother from India. Thank you for your help, and everybody in the chat, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, share the news, and yeah, man, just be positive because we can still finish top 4 and win the Champions League, and it's gonna be a wonderful season for Chelsea Football Club.